I waited all day to go on Richie Havens. We went on the road all the time. We were always on tour together. Richie Havens, we'll dedicate this to Richie. He opened the Woodstock Festival, and after I'd waited all day in a very minimal lower echelon tent with a dirt floor. I was an unknown person when I went to Woodstock. My mother drove me up there. This is true. I was in England right before. I didn't even know that it was going to be a big deal. And my mom drove me up, and we were about to get in a helicopter, which was terrifying enough. And I had never been in a helicopter before. And I went over this field of stuff, and I asked the pilot, "What is that?" He said, "It's the people." So what kind of a crop is that? And my mom was left behind because they said no moms, just agents and managers. We do this in Melanie and the Record Man, right? You're the and you think, sorry, no moms. So I went in the helicopter, descended on this mass of humanity, and thought, "Oh my God, please, please let me out of here. Oh, please, please, please let me out of here." I spent the entire day praying. I got very religious that day. And at one point, I developed this bronchial, deep, demonic cough. And Joan Baez, in the bigger echelon tent, heard me and said, what did she say? What did she say? She said,
have some tea.
She said, tea. Joan Baez heard you coughing and like this.
Oh, right. Joan Baez heard you coughing and thought you might like this.
Yes, that's what she said. And so, and she, in the musical, Janine wears a little flowered crown, like Joan Baez's assistant at that time. And Joan Baez sends me tea. And that was my Woodstock moment. And I spent the entire day praying that something would happen and I could leave and resume my life as it was before, but no such luck. It had started to rain when I thought, it's raining, they're all gonna go home. Of course they're gonna go home, it's raining. What do people do? Sensible people go home. It's raining. And right at that moment, when I thought I had a reprieve, they came and got me and said, "You're on next." Right at that moment, the announcer made some kind of, the MC, I think Wavy Gravy, said something about Hog Farm was passing out candles, and if we all lit our candles, we could ward off whatever the rain does to people, get them wet. And so I said, "Oh, but they're surely gonna leave." And no such luck. Somebody came and got me, said, "You're on next." And I left my body. I had an out-of-body experience. They never like you to talk about things like this on the radio. They always deleted the out-of-body experience part. But indeed, that's what happened to me. And I came back to myself when I saw the hillside light up with candles. And Mandy, as young Melanie says something right here. What did you say?
Like fireflies.
Yes, like fireflies lighting up the hillside. And I did a whole set at Woodstock. I didn't know this until way later. They showed it to me. And I did a song that I never do. I had just written it. It was called Birthday of the Sun or Birthday of the Rain or something. And I had just written it. And because it was raining, I thought, well, this is a good idea. I mean, I was so inexperienced and so not a showman like I am now. I'm such a professional. But But then I was not, and I didn't know what to do.
Excuse me, I was there that night.
Okay.
Very distinctly.
All right.
He said I was great.
19 years old, and you were one of the first I heard at the festival. You were phenomenal.
Well, forever after, because the candlelight was happening right as I went on, people identified that moment with me and the lighting of things at concerts. When I did shows mostly in the Northeast, people would bring candles showing me that, hey, we were there, you know. And then I wrote the song. I had this song in my heart and head as I was leaving Woodstock, Candles in the Rain. And from when the song came out, it just linked me with the lighting of things. It was the thing to do, like bringing wire hangers to a mommy dearest. You know. They did that, and sometimes I had to sign papers I wouldn't do it because fire marshals would line the stage with linked arms in uniform, and you know. But so the rest is history. Again, historic, hysteric. Who knows? I still do this song. I do this song mostly at every concert. And it's not just a bit of old hippie kitsch, you know? It's not tie-dye. It's not sex, drugs, and rock and roll. The real thing of the 60s, if you remember, was that humanitarian thing that awakened in people. And I carry this with me, and I still sing this song. I'm going to sing this song tonight. We're going to sing this song.